Diana, close the refrigerator. No. Hey guys, hey, welcome to Cooking with Mashika. Okay, dinner is late, and so I'm trying to finish up with that and get that going. So y'all talk to me in the comments. How was your first day of marketing? I know some of y'all jumped into the room, the Google Meet, to do some things with that. And so, how I know Dee called some people. I know me and Andrea worked on her list. Laura came in for a second, but she had to go. So tell me if any of you guys were able to do some calls today. You talked to a seller. You know, you was too nervous. What happened today?
Talking to yourself?
No, baby, I'm talking on the live, baby. Oh. They're doing Cooking with Mashika today. So it's a cooking chat.
Okay.
No, anybody else cooking? Let me know in the comments. Let my husband know in the comments if you cooking. LaShawn, no comment. How's little baby doing? I see your post on Facebook. Because I know she had to take at least a nap today. She had to at least, be by herself for an hour or so. And she looked like a big baby, What kind of connections you made today? I hope this is the same. Hey, Didi. How was your calls, Didi? Oh, no, poor baby. Did you take her to the doctor? Shani had her babies were sick, too. I don't know what's going around. Okay, did you talk on the phone to your body and relatives? Apart about what, LaShawn? Hey, Facebook user who don't let StreamYard know their name. I'm about to put my property in Georgia on the market also. Okay. That was y'all main house, or you had a rental property out there? Hey, Tashiana. Oh, yeah, you've been out. So let me show you. Let me share my screen. Close out. Close out. Andrew, you on here? Yeah, we've done this. Yeah, what you have in mind? I'll tell you what I have in mind, Mitch. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, y'all. My corn starch is clumping together. Save the cornstarch. All right. So, Tashiana, when you see me live in a group, wherever it's at, I'm about to say I know I'm live in the group. Hold on, Tashiana. This is not what I want. All right. So you see this, Tashiana? This is what it look like when you go out of the live. Okay. So you see this to say this link, StreamYard.com/Facebook. You want to click on that and give it permission to say your name. Okay. Andrea, Mitch messaged me back. So let me message him. Oh, that's my recipe, y'all. Let me message him back. I don't think this corn starch supposed to go like this, but oh well. I'm just gonna have to make it do it until me. I'm about to see if he can hop on the phone, Andrew. And then if he can, I'm gonna show y'all what networking look like in real time. I bought mine's first one. This is the last one I'm selling. Do you already have a contract with the realtor? LaShawn, do you already? Okay. Yes, you do. What are you cooking? Oh, yeah, I'm cooking some mashed potatoes. This is comfort food, okay? So cooking with Mashika today on the menu, we have mashed potatoes with chicken gravy, okay? So I got some mashed potatoes done. And what I'm going to do, mashed potatoes from scratch. No better way than that, okay? So what I'm doing now is making chicken gravy. So I'll take the last little bit of our rotisserie chicken, and I am going to put that into a gravy, and that'll be that, okay? Hey, Monique, glad to see you that you back. Hey, Laura. Nothing from Jennifer yet. And so she got kids and stuff. So she'll hit me back by tomorrow, though. She say, put me in touch with Jennifer, honey. Yeah, nothing from Jennifer yet. Hopefully she get back from me in the morning. So I'm about to see if Mitch want to hop on the call. Yes, I see your name now, Tashiana. We end at like 1 more. All right, y'all. Let me pour this little concoction over the chicken. Oh, that's thick right there. All right. So I did that. Let me go back to my recipe. Didi, you said you did 30 minutes of calls. So I said, we should chicken for it. Chicken for it. Cover the pot and cook low. Oh, remove the chicken shredded. Y'all, this thing gonna be so backwards, but I feel like it's okay. I'm gonna pour it over chicken. I picked the wrong recipe. Yeah, I can see your name, Monique. So we just gonna have to hook this up the best way possible and take it from there. Y'all ever just winged it in the kitchen? I don't wing it a couple times. As long as your family still comes to the table, that's all that matters. All right, so I think I'm gonna put some extra chicken broth. Yes, Tashiana, I love cooking too, girl. All right, so I got some extra chicken broth on here. I need to set up a studio kitchen. We need to have one of these for real. That's gonna be my next YouTube channel, Cooking with Mashika. So okay. Did anybody make some? Let me go back. Didi, no, I called 30 people. Okay, how many people did you get in contact with, Didi? Anybody else make some calls, or it's just Didi and me? Didi, me. Who else made calls today? That's it, I think. Who making calls tomorrow? Oh, this starting to look like some gravy now, honey. Oh, yes. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more chicken broth in here. We is the long range, LaShawn. Like, I thought at least you would be available to talk to me. You took a bath. Tashiana. All right, so tomorrow, raise your hand. Raise your hand in the chat. You coming in the Google Meet with us tomorrow. I'm going to have it up and running by about 11 again, 11, 12. And I'm going to have it running to about 6. If you want to come in there, you know, raise your hand. Let me know now. I think I'm going to put some salt and pepper. Because we don't want to be alone. Me and Didi don't want to be alone no more. So who coming? Who gonna make some calls? Because remember, this was about consistency. This was about taking action. So Monique, you come anytime between 11 and 6. That's how long the room will be open. Because I had it open for the 6 p.m. crew, but guess who showed up? Nobody. It was just me and Andrea, and Andrea had been with me all day already. So she didn't count for the 6 o'clock crew. So y'all let me know what y'all want to do now. Okay, well, that takes some time, LaShawn. So how about this? I'm going to pull the rest of my 25 tomorrow. I'm going to go live again and cold call. Okay? How about that? Because it may take 100 or 200 to get a yes. And so that may be 2-3 days if I'm only doing it for about 3 hours. But what about it, LaShawn, about the yes do you want to see? I done gave you the script and everything. What is causing you to not feel confident enough to handle it? Because ain't y'all been... Monique, what you mean, where did I pull from? Here we go on Facebook. I have a 4:30 call, so have a few minutes. Call me. All right, I'm about to call Mitch, y'all. Haha, my phone is dead. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I heard you, but I know it's something I put it on. Oh, I'll talk about seeing some. Yeah. All right, so accountability roll call, right quick, because I just can't, I just didn't know like who really is committed and who really serious to want to, make this thing happen, and who just stuck and who is really ready to take action, because it's a difference between the two. And so if you get in your head and you coming up with excuses or coming up with those mental roadblocks that cause you not to do what you need to do, then that's something that we need to talk about and try to overcome together. Hey, Ashley. let me know where y'all hear that in the comments, and I'm gonna call Mitch. What is it,
Hello, this is Mitch.
Hey, Mitch, it's Mashika. How are you?
Hey, Mashika, how are you?
I'm good. I don't think we ever spoke over the phone before.
Well, shame on me for not calling you.
Yeah, shame on you, because you should have been in touch with me.
I know. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Where are you calling from?
South Carolina. Where am I calling to? Because you said 4:30. It's 7:18 over here.
I am in beautiful sunny San Diego.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so y'all are definitely behind us on the time type of deal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
What's going on? What can I help you with, Mashika?
So I am doing this 90-day free journey. Well, I'm teaching people how to start a real estate business with $0. Okay. And so it kind of blew up a little bit. So I got over 100 subscribers. I got a group of over 100 people. And I don't want to concentrate so much on wholesalers. So I've been teaching everybody how to be investors. Okay. And so we just got into the part where we're doing marketing and things of that nature. And I have a lady in the group. Her name is Andrea. And she was looking to connect with somebody in her local backyard because we don't have any really active people in Indiana that she can kind of, link up with and do deals with, that kind of thing. And so I told her, I said, I'm proud of this great mentorship, and I have some people that's in Indiana, doing big things. And so I could definitely connect you with somebody. And so as far as Indiana concerned, do you just wholesale out there, Mitch, or are you fixing and flipping out there as well?
Me and my partners, we've done a little bit of everything, yeah.
Okay. So primarily, are you doing stuff in San Diego, or where are you at with that?
Primarily, I'm doing stuff in every 50 states. I've got deals in like 7 or 8 different states as we speak.
Got it. Okay, cool. So if I was to connect you with her, what could you possibly help her do? Could you help her fix and flip, or would you be more helpful or bring value as a wholesaler?
What we can do is I can help her close deals, I can help her structure them, and I can help her dispo them. We just finished up some flips. I can check with my partner, see if we're doing some more, so we can bring in the crews, we can JV, we can do all kinds of stuff.
Great, that's what I like to hear. Okay, so I have her working a tax delinquent list out there in Indiana, and so she's running into a lot of land. Do you have land buyers?
You're the second person that asked me that. One of my VAs asked me that today, and here's my position on land.
Mm-hmm.
Rural land where there's nothing around, I don't even want it. You just can't move that stuff.
Yeah.
But if it's infill land, like, there's houses around, yeah, I'll look at that.
Okay, got it.
50 acres out in the woods, no, I don't want that.
Got it. So we have found about 1 or 2 infill lots that she was looking for a tax delinquent. And so I told her it's money in land and it's easier to lock up because people aren't emotionally connected to land. So if you could get it at a good price and you got a buyer, then you could definitely make some money off of it. And so with that being said, if you do have buyers that will buy those infill lots, then that'll definitely be helpful to her.
Yeah, and I personally, I like infill lots. I've done a lot of development here in Los Angeles where, like you see a house and then a vacant lot and then another house. All day long. I'll just buy that land and build a house.
Okay, got it. So she was asking, just for her personal, as far as just an investor mindset, she was asking, well, what do I do with this land? Do I hold it? What do I do? I said, Andrea, you can wholesale if it doesn't fit your criteria, but have you done any new builds in Indiana? Where if she said, I want to try my hand at that, would you be a resource for her in that aspect in Indiana?
In terms of doing what for her?
A new build, like helping her, like JVing with her on a new build.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, great. So is it okay if I pass your contact information on along to her?
Absolutely. I appreciate appreciate that.
All right, Mitch. Well, you should be looking forward to hearing from her. She's ready to go. She's a quick learner. She's quick on her feet, and she's ready to get some deals done.
Let's do it. Let's do it. How can I be of help to you, Michigan?
Listen, Mitch, if you really say you in all 50 states, I got a couple people that, like I said, don't have other people in the mentorship that is in their market. So they need somebody that they can, high five in person or whatever the case may be, or just knows their market that they're in. So they can lean on with them to do deals with. Somebody may have buyers and things of that nature. So they just need that extra support in their in their particular market, so they know what they're doing and they have somebody to lean on. So if you are really spread out in multiple markets, then you would definitely be an asset to people in this mentorship for sure.
Yeah, I mean, here, there's probably 5 states where I will buy and hold, but we will do deals in any state. A deal is a deal is a deal. And we've got a lot of pretty big wholesalers that literally just bring us their leads and say, just close it and structure it and dispo it for us. I'm like, no problem.
Got it. Okay. So I will definitely let them know that you're a resource. And you said pretty much every state, right?
I've never done a deal in North Dakota. I've never done a deal in South Dakota. But, any state is really, a deal is a deal. Look, if it's outside of California, it's virtual. So it really doesn't matter, right?
Exactly.
And we have boots on the ground in most areas. And if we don't, we can usually get boots on the ground and a crew within probably 3-4 days.
Got it. Now, does that only stop at wholesaling, or are you still virtually fixing and flipping in those markets as well?
Yeah, we'll do that too. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Listen, we're going to do some business together. I'm going to send some people your way, and we're just going to get this thing rolling.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Sounds good, Mitch. I appreciate your time. I'm going to send Andrea your contact information for now. She's going to reach out to you. You let me know if you like her, and we'll go from there.
And this is all Indiana stuff she wants to do.
Yes, Indiana.
Beautiful. Let's do it. Look forward to it.
All right. Thank you, Mitch. I'll reach out at a later date and see how it's going.
Got it. All right. Beautiful.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Why I feel like I was on mute? Summer said she liked Mitch. He is really nice. He a cool cat. Summer, how you working too much? What's your hours? 7 to 3? Yes, Angela. Let me send you this contact information before I forget. This Georgia Accountability Group is going crazy. Y'all better be in that networking to try to get stuff done. And Andrea, send him a friend request on Facebook too. So look him up and send him one. I'm gonna send you his Facebook. So I'm telling y'all, like, y'all can go so far if y'all just stop being so nervous. Y'all stop being so quiet. And y'all get this stuff going. I'm trying to tell you. Cause these people be ready to rock. And especially if you get hooked up with the right people. That's the thing. You can't just get hooked up with everybody. You gotta have quality people. And so I know one thing for sure. If I ever get stuck with something, in another market, where I decide I want to branch out and go virtual, Nori, who always want to go virtual, then you need to be talking to somebody like Mitch, who got buyers, who done deals, in multiple states, and is ready to do business. And the fact that he virtually fits and flips says a lot as well, because that means he knows how to find the right people, the right boots on the ground, knows how to manage his teams from afar and get stuff done. That's kind of good. I feel like it's missing something. Wait, can you taste this right too?
I ain't coming over there. Let me see what you got.
Hot. Is it good?
To me, though,
All right, great.
It is.
I'm trying to find
I eat everything.
All right, that ain't gonna work. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go sit down. So, babe, I'm about to put the timer on and turn this off at the time, and y'all, you fix the plates, okay? All right. Thank you, honey. I'm get my glasses on. was not what? Mitch is a buyer. He said he buy in some states as far as buying hoes. So I'm gonna ask him. He's an investor. He a buyer. A buyer is an investor. And he's doing big things. But he wholesales as well. So a lot of people in this industry, you'll see that they invest, but they wholesale. And a lot of times they generate their own marketing. So they don't, so much so buy from wholesalers. That was my question. Is he a buyer? Denise on Facebook. I need Mitch Easley. Who is Mitch Easley? So I'm up 5 days straight. I feel you. We gonna if you really wanna okay, I was not on mute. Thank you, Andrew. If you really want to quit someone, then you gotta take this thing serious. So I asked you guys a question. I said, how many of y'all is actually serious? Excuse me, about this business, about it being, a real income source for you, about you changing your life through real estate? I need y'all to put that in the comments. If you're really serious and you really want to make this thing work for you, let me know. Oh. I'm committed and serious. I'm serious. Seriously serious. I'm trying to quit my job ASAP. I'm very serious. Okay, got it. Laura is serious. Okay, got it. I just wanted to be sure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I need to do better. Okay, I'm serious. We got a lot of people. All right, great. Great. So for my ones who get stuck, okay, so Didi, she called. As far as we know, nobody else said they called. I called today and I called live for y'all. So as far as this action is taken, why didn't you guys make any calls today? I know, Laura, you didn't have your list skip trace yet. Andrea, you didn't have yours skip trace yet. Didi, am I hiring? You know what? I do need an acquisition manager. But it's commission only, so you got to work. You got to work. And, Didi, and you in Arizona, so we on different time zones. And I need a evening caller. Tasha, so what is y'all trying to do? Work for me? Why? Why? Y'all gonna have to talk to me. This is what I'm finna do for y'all, because y'all just I'm about to get y'all a whole Google Meet link. We is not even finna play these games right now. A whole Google Meet link. And y'all hop on a Google Meet, because clearly we need to have a conversation. Okay? So let me get this going for y'all right fast. Thank you, Google. So y'all just come on in the Google Meet and we can talk. Come on, StreamYard. All right. You know what? It's not my internet connection. It's you, StreamYard. All right. So they won't let me be great. So let me pull up on YouTube. Here we go. Y'all be hearing all my Oh, it did post. Can y'all see that with the Google Meet link? Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. Oh, she don't see it. Okay, hold on. Laura see it. All right, let me put it in the Facebook group for y'all who can't see it. Can y'all turn down the itsy bitsy spider, please? All right, so I put it in the Facebook group. So y'all go in there and y'all click on it, and then y'all come in the y'all come in the Google Meet and y'all talk to me. Is it working for y'all? I'm sorry if I yawn like the whole time we on here tonight. There we go. Thank you, Tashiana. Hey girl, hey, like that picture though. Is you dancing because you breaking up?
Yes.
There we go. Hey, Tashiana girl. Come on through, Andrea. Your natural hair is just giving me life. Hold on, y'all gonna have to mute y'all YouTube. Hey, Tashiana girl. Come on through, Andrea. And the leg be so bad.
I look like in real life.
Glad to see you in real life. Let me see. Okay, Andrea muted. Thank you, Andrea. All right, so yes, the natural hair is just everything. I'm about to go bald so that I can redo it. Well, not bald, but just low.
My sister chopped all her hair off.
Really?
I grew it out.
Mm-hmm. How long it took her to grow it back?
Maybe like a year.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all.
She dyed it. First she locked it, and then she unraveled them. Now she has it dyed like this bright ass blonde.
Yeah.
She did whatever with her hair.
Child, listen, I'm all for it because I want some sister locks, but I don't know why I won't take the jump.
That's how I was feeling. I was like, I want locks.
Yeah.
And then I don't.
It just, I don't know, it comes and goes. But all right, so y'all talk to me. Y'all said that y'all was serious, and I just want to know. And LaShawn, get in the who? It better be LaShawn right here. No, she ain't. I chop off mine whenever I feel like. LaShawn, we not talking about hair. Get up in this Google Meet, please, ma'am.
I like the Google Meets.
I like it too, girl. I get to see y'all, I get to hear y'all, and then we get to really have a real conversation that's going to help somebody else on a replay that comes by our way. So, hello, good evening. LaShawn is a bitch. Come on. So, I know your situation, Laura. I know your situation, Andrea. Denise, you don't get a pass. Tashiana, you just came back from vacation. So, tell me, Tashiana, what is going to be your goals for the rest of the week?
Woo! Okay, so for the rest of the week, I really want to go ahead and call these people that I've already skip traced, and I just got this list just sitting here, but I haven't picked up my phone to call these people.
Why haven't you picked up the phone, Tashiana?
Okay, so your girl just came back from vacation, but other than that, I was trying to see if I needed a dialer or not.
No, you don't.
I was trying to see if I needed a dialer or not, so I did that little trial and stuff, and then I was just trying to figure out the times. My space was all kind of iffy. I had to move. It was a lot going on, but I feel more comfortable now.
Good. All right, so that sounds good. So you gonna call the people. So we got, today is what, Tuesday? Mm-hmm. We got Wednesday. I'm gonna go live Wednesday night, okay? We got Thursday and Friday. I ain't going live. So y'all got makeup days. Who said that? A 4-day weekend? Andrea, was that you that said 4-day weekend? Y'all got a 4-day weekend for me. Okay. So with that, come Monday, when we have this conversation for real, I need y'all to be telling me like, Mashika, I messed up. I hung up on Sandler. I called back again. I gotta leave. I need some real results, because y'all done took some action over that 4-day weekend. Okay. Your laptop dying, Tasha?
Yeah, it's about to.
Got it. All right. So, how many people you think you could call between tomorrow and Monday?
Tomorrow and Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can get a good 50 people called. I mean, more than that, but
50. I could take 50. 50 is good. All right, got it. So I need you to go on the Facebook group. I need you to say, matter of fact, I got you in a group, right? I got you in Georgia group.
Uh-huh.
All right. Go in there and say, hey, y'all, I just told Mashika I'm going to make 50 calls. I'm going to call on 50 people, not make 50 calls. We'll call on 50 people between now and Monday. I need somebody to check in on me between tomorrow and Friday, Saturday to see if I actually made my 50 people.
Oh, okay.
All right. And so, do you got any kind of mental blockage that's going to come up?
My only mental blockage is like actually doing it. I don't know. I feel like I took such a long break, and it's like, but I feel better because it's kind of.
Was the vacation good? Did the vacation treat you well at least?
Yes, that's why I was like, going on vacation kind of put me into a different perspective because now it's like I have no choice but to this is the lifestyle I want to live, and I know that I'll only be able to do it if I stay on top of my stuff.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, got it. So we're gonna help you stay on top of your stuff, and I'm gonna check back in with you. Let me get my handy dandy little stat player, cause y'all be thinking I be playing, and I ain't playing. Let me see right here. Don't y'all just love accountability?
No, but really though, this is the longest account. Even though I don't be here all the time.
No.
But
I don't let nobody slip through the cracks. Do I, y'all? Do I, LaShawn? Come on. I ain't seen you pop in yet. Tashiana, she said she gonna make 50 call. She gonna call on 50 prospects.
50 prospects.
There she go. She gonna call on 50 prospects. Do you know what a prospect is, Tashiana? Prospect.
People, lady.
Yes.
Okay.
It was the way you said. I was like, oh, so she on now? Got it.
No.
Let's break it down. I
was trying to look at deals when I was on vacation too. That's kind of what keeps me going because it's like going from state to state. You just see there's just difference everywhere, and it's like I still see dollar signs.
Yes, and that's just how you gotta be for sure. So I'm loving that energy. I'm gonna hold you to the 50. You don't put it in your accountability group, and I'm in there. So I'm gonna see who. Did somebody respond to you yet? Alyssa, what she said?
She said, I'm going to do the same. I can do this. I need to do this.
Great. So y'all gonna have to be tag teaming each other.
Where Nori
at? She said she was gonna be on him. I don't know if she made it. I know she out of state with her daughter doing a cheerleading competition. Andrea, what is this long Facebook thing that you put on the chat? All right, so Denise, you up next. Denise.
Hello.
Hey, Denise, girl.
She know I'm out and about.
It's gonna be right quick. It's gonna be right quick. So, oh, you trying to part? You want me to come back?
Oh yeah, you good.
Okay, so how many people you gonna call between now and Monday?
I'm gonna say 50. I'm gonna do my best to do 50.
Okay. You said 50 a day.
No, I didn't. 50 between now and Monday.
Got it. All right. So, Tashiana, you said your list is already skip trace, right, baby?
Yes.
Okay, great. Denise, you got a skip trace list with 50 people on it?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Not. So when we gonna have that?
I need to do it in the morning.
In the morning?
Yes.
All right. So
That was the batch. The batch
Batch skip
link
trace.
you.
So we said batch, but we found out a batch went up 10 cents. So it's 20 cents per record. And I don't like that. So we're gonna use Skip Matrix, they 14 cents. And I'm working on trying to get a group rate or a discount or something for y'all.
Skip Matrix.
Yeah, so you and Andrea can buddy on that because Andrea gonna be using Skip Matrix.
Okay.
All right, so y'all
Is she in South Carolina group? Is she in my South Carolina group?
No, she just in Indiana, so you could just send her a friend request on group and say let's struggle through this together on the Skip Matrix.
Okay.
All right, and so you say you're gonna have that done by the morning. So I'm gonna say afternoon because you gotta get with Andrea.
Yeah.
She just put "Hey Denise" in the comments.
How do you know if you should re-skip trace your leads again?
So if you called on it, I say if you call about 50, 100, 150 people, and you ain't got nobody, like no right number for nobody, then you need some new data. Okay? If you call through your whole list and you probably only talk to 1 to 5 people or whatnot, and they was the right numbers, but it's literally a 2,000 lead list, then you're gonna need some new numbers. So call up.
I think I need to re-skip trace because I think how much is that? 13,000 leads, but I need to skip trace all of them, but I also need to find a decent skip tracer to do it.
Who did you skip trace through first?
Girl, I found somebody on Fiverr, girl.
Here we go. Here we go.
And I'm like, okay.
Yes, please get a re-skip trace.
Oh, there's so much money that goes into this.
You know what? Just do 50 because that's our number, Tashiana. Don't do the whole 13,000.
You want to know something? You're right. And I actually do have another list that has like literally 56 contacts
Do that
on it
one.
that I didn't get the chance to skip trace.
Okay, so you, Denise, and Andrea, I'm gonna put y'all in a group chat together, and y'all gonna do a little Facebook video call probably. Let me see these right quick. All right, Andrea, Denise, Tashiana. They be making me type too many letters for your name, Tashiana. Like, don't they know I'm trying to say Tashiana? All right, so I just put y'all in a group together. Y'all work together by getting your skip trace, your list skip trace through Skip Metrics to by tomorrow. So by the end of tomorrow, all of y'all should have a list submitted to Skip Trace with that. Okay, girl, what you know about Jamboard?
I don't even know what this is. I'm just clicking on stuff. Y'all can see that?
Yes.
Y'all can see that. That's weird.
We can see that. Don't be embarrassed. It's okay. We all in this together. All right, Miss Laura, you need your list skip trace too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm gonna add you in there too. And
Okay.
so we're not gonna do batch anymore because they're just too expensive for my liking. And so we're going to use Skip Matrix. And Andrea, you have the link, right?
Skip Matrix.
Andrew.
Yeah, hold on. I'll put it in the group.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So Andrea has the link, so she'll get y'all the link, and y'all could do. You know what? We're not gonna die today on this laptop. And Andrea is gonna provide y'all with a link, and y'all can do a whole Google Meet. You know, one of y'all can host it. Y'all can come in here just like now and help each other through it. But just make sure you got your 50 records together. So Laura, did you pull 50? Oh no. I said I gotta find you a new list, right?
I have 50. I just need
That's not that bad.
Alabama, it's difficult.
Yes. No, I'm saying, did you create a list of 50 property owners?
Yes.
You did? Okay, where did you pull that from? Oh, you went driving for dollars, didn't you?
I went driving. Yes.
Got it. Okay, great. So you're good. So Denise, you got a list. Laura got a list. Andrea got a list. Andrea, you're working on your list, and then Tashiana. Andrea, you can also skip trace your job for dollars list. Okay. And then what you can do is see if any of your job for dollars list is on your tax delinquent list. And if it does, you need to reach out to them first. So put those to the top of your list, okay?
Okay, will do.
All right. Summer Rain. Summer Rain.
Hey.
Hey, Ashley girl.
Hey.
All right, so where you at, Ashley? I know you still at 22 properties.
I think I got like 30.
30, okay. And then I think I'm gonna match your 30 and give you 20. Is that cool with you?
That's very cool.
All right, so I want you haven't skipped trace yours yet either, have you?
No.
All right, I'm gonna add you to the group. Y'all gonna figure out how to submit this thing right on through.
Okay.
All right, and then so I'm gonna give you 20. So text me, send me my 20, like you said, please. And then I'll know. LaShawn.
Thank you.
You would no. See y'all be letting me go. Okay, Denise told me how many she was gonna call. Laura, how many people you gonna call by Monday?
At least 30.
30 people. All right, got it. How many you gonna call, Summer?
40.
40. Got it. All right. All right, LaShawn.
Ma'am.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
So I know you got your feelings. I know you ready with that. Do you got them on skip trace?
Yes, I do.
All right, LaShawn. So let's talk about mental blockages. What's going on with you, ma'am? When you think about picking up that heavy phone, what happens?
I don't know, and I hate to use the word fear because I know God don't give me in spirit, but I guess my flesh just rises up.
What your flesh be saying? Tell me.
Yeah, when I think about making a call, first of all, I be amped up, like I'm about to do this.
Yeah.
And then when I open up the list and I look at it, and I'm just like, oh man, I need me a VA. You know, that's my first go-to, and I don't know. I really don't have an excuse. And today I was home all day. My daughter was sick. I was home with her, but I still could have got something done, truthfully.
Yeah. So what I want you to do is start committing time to yourself, because I feel like in your mind you be thinking like, oh my God, it's gonna take forever. You know, I'm gonna be sitting here just dialing. So I want you to start with bite size. I want you to do something that's very manageable. So I don't want you to think about how many people you can call. I want you to think about how much time you could spend calling. So when I ask you that, like, how much time can you spend calling? You know, what does that look like for you? What's the first amount of time that pops up in your head?
In a day?
Yes.
In one day? 2 to 3 hours.
Are you sure about that?
No. I mean, but I'm pretty flexible. I'm retired. You know, my schedule is kind of fly.
You said that the last time, and then you blame it on little baby, and then that was that.
Exactly. I told you I need some prayer and intercession on my behalf. But I'm going to say 2 hours. I'm going to say 2, because I know if I say 3, you're going to hold me to that.
I promise you I will. So 2 hours.
Yes.
So if I say, LaShawn, if I reach out to you about this time, like right before we get on live, let's say, LaShawn, did you call for 2 hours? You're going to tell me yes?
What are we talking about? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Turn your camera on so I can see your face.
Wait, what is today? Tuesday? Let's do Thursday, because tomorrow my daughter's still not going to school.
Okay.
So I would say Thursday.
When she returning back to school, she returning back for real on Thursday, or you just thinking it?
Prayerfully on Thursday. But yeah, you're right. Y'all all right. Y'all need to keep on. And just so y'all can be proud, I have been reading my affirmations that we made at the beginning, where it's like, I forgive myself for A, B, C, D, and E. I've been reading that. I've been doing my affirmations, my devotional, but something got to click with a sister because I got to just pick up the phone.
Yeah,
and
that's
do
not
it.
enough for you. So I want you to do this activity. Anybody else who want to join in with LaShawn, join in. So what I want you to do is make your own affirmations about your business. Okay, I want you to refer back to your day one worksheet where you tell me about your vision, where you tell me about your your goals, what you wanted, what you were expecting real estate to do for you, that kind of thing. Okay. And so I'm gonna pull up my day one right now and I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
So pull up your day one too if you can. And then we're gonna go back and forth.
Okay. Let me open mine right quick.
Let me see. There we go. Is this one mine? No, this one is mine. This one ain't mine. Here we go. Okay. All right. All right, so I already did mine. Like my stuff is heavy. All right, can y'all say that? I mean, she could just be extra. So my stuff was heavy. So for the question about, and y'all put your day ones up too. If you need some extra, and what Mashika done gave you so far is just not enough. I still am stuck. I still, can't do what I need to do as far as action. I can show up, I can commit, but when it comes to doing that action all by myself, I can't do it. So pull up your day ones. If you find yourself in that space, if you find yourself going through this mental and emotional warfare when it comes to actually marketing, I need you to pull this stuff up. Okay. So for my day one, what do I believe I could do? All these somehow I came into affirmation. So I believe that I can change the world. So if I take I believe, I just say I can change the world. I can be successful. I can be a leader and an educator. I can transform lives. I can be authentically me and still be accepted by my peers. I can create the life I always wanted, and so on and so on. Okay. So then let's work on like limits and beliefs. So let's say that I just can't, I don't know, I'm not smart enough. Who was that? Didi put on she put on a YouTube yesterday, I don't feel comfortable enough talking to her about it because I don't feel like I know enough. And so you say, I am confident in my knowledge and application enough to be able to deliver a ready-made package to an investor. I am confident in my knowledge that I learned from my 90-day journey to be able to talk to a seller. When I get on the phone, I can, navigate a conversation. Okay. Is y'all feeling me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I could say, hi, let's see, what are you looking? Okay. So for mine, what am I hoping that real estate will provide for me and my family? I said security, stability, and a means to make our dreams come true, a generational shift. And so I am willing to do whatever it takes to create security for my family. I am willing to do whatever it takes to create stability for my family. I am willing to do whatever it takes to make my dreams come true. I am willing to do whatever it takes to create that generational shift. Okay. And then you could do stuff like for what is important to you. Like, for example, I put my husband and my daughters. And so with that, my husband and my daughters are important enough for me to pick up the phone every day and cold call to get closer to getting the deal. Right? You got to make it heavy so it can, be like, you know what? I don't even know I'm tripping right now. And let me just go ahead and do this. And then you could talk about your weaknesses. Like, for example, I doubt myself. That was one of my weaknesses. And I could say, I no longer am in a space where I doubt myself. I no longer struggle with consistency. I no longer struggle with organization. I no longer let fear take the pilot seat. Okay. So let me so go to your weaknesses, Deshaun, and make an affirmation out of one of your weaknesses.
My strongest weakness is not being able to multitask. I'm terrible with it. But I can turn it to an affirmation and say.
So take that off your list because multitasking is a myth. It's just something that was created to make people feel bad about themselves. It's not real. You cannot multitask. You cannot give equal energy to two different tasks at the same time. One is going to win. And so you're going to have one task that you did really, really well and another task that you sucked at that you thought you did really, really well because you felt like you gave energy to it when you didn't. Okay? So take that off the list. Give me another one.
Hold on, let me open my paper back up. What is it? What do you think? Dang, I scrolled all the way down. Which number is that? Which one of your weaknesses?
Girl, I don't know. I ain't numbered them.
I put cold calling as a weakness, so we already talked about that.
Perfect. Okay, so you can say I am a master at cold calling. Cold calling comes easy to me. Cold calling is not an obstacle for me, but an opportunity. Cold calling helps me get closer to my dreams and help me walk out my vision. Okay. Cold calling is the key to getting a deal. Cold calling brings me money into my bank account. Okay. Give me something else.
I got you. Well, the other ones you already helped me with because I put a weakness is pulling comps.
Okay. Do you still feel like pulling comps is a weakness for you?
No.
Okay, great. What else?
That's basically it, sis.
Okay, tell me about your vision. Read off your vision to me.
Okay, what is your vision? My vision is to start with wholesale and save whatever I don't reinvest until I have enough to purchase my first flip with cash. I will be building my business credit simultaneously. So whichever pot of money is ready first or combined, I will purchase property and flip it. After that, I continue to build capital. I plan to get into commercial, building, developing, and ultimately building an entire community from the ground up.
Heavy and very specific. All right, so the first thing could be I have what it takes to build a successful real estate business. You know, I consistently do what's necessary to create revenue for my real estate goals. I'm constantly and consistently and intentionally working towards my investment goals or desires. Okay, so you have to, like, if you guys say that you take it serious, then your vision, your goals should be in front of you. So maybe y'all should take off your goals, take out your like on a separate sheet, take out your goals, your vision, your strengths, and blow that up and print that and put that by your I am statements or I can and I will statements. Then create you a new affirmations that resonate with you. So if the I can and I will ain't working for you, take that down and replace it with your own affirmations. Okay.
Okay.
So the I can and I will was pretty much just a foundation, something you could start off with or whatnot. But if it's not working for you, then you should be creating something that does whatever speaks to your soul and your spirit to get you up and moving and creating that action for it.
Right. I can dig that. Okay. We learned that in the military. They call it HDTS, hunt the good stuff.
Ooh, that's it.
So it's basically just whatever negative turn into a positive.
Exactly. And so when you get that negative self-talk, I want you to start messaging me on Facebook. Message me whatever comes to mind when it's time to cold call, and we're gonna work together to turn it into a positive. Okay.
All right. Amen.
All right.
Yes.
Anybody else need some of that? Like needing help making some affirmations that actually work for them?
This is great because mindset is everything.
Yours what? LaShawn, said it again.
I said this is great because mindset is everything.
I keep hearing minds and then everything. That's it.
Oh Lord, am I breaking in and out?
It may just be me.
Oh,
It's in her
sorry.
mindset. Her mindset.
Oh, her mind. Thank you, Andrea. Mindset is everything. Got it. Hey, Kia girl. All right. So, LaShawn, so how many calls you gonna make by Monday?
No, you gave me a time limit. I got 2 hours.
2 hours. Got it. So you gonna do 2 hours every day until Monday?
Starting on Thursday. I'm not
Starting
gonna commit
Thursday.
to tomorrow.
So you're gonna do
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
And Saturday.
So Thursday through Sunday.
No, Saturday.
Saturday. Got
Saturday.
it. Get me right.
Listen, I know how you roll.
Oh, you better not.
I appreciate that.
All right, you welcome, LaShawn. And remember, like I said, when you get to it and you having those limited beliefs, message me and then we can work through it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then if I don't respond in enough time because I am going on vacation, then I owe you 2 hours on a Google Meet and we go call together. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You better play that card. All right, Andrea. So we working on getting your list skip traced and stuff like that. So how many people do you think you can call on between now and Monday?
I'm gonna try to get all 50, but I'm not gonna promise that. So I'm gonna say 35.
Okay, call on 35. Got it. All right. Who is this 623 number? I don't know. 623, are you there? I don't know who got the number, but okay. Kenya.
Me,
It's who?
I'm
Didi?
just finishing up work really quick, so I'm on a call.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Didi. We'll come back to you, baby.
Yes.
Hey, Kenya girl. I feel like I ain't seen you forever. I ain't talked to you forever. Like, where you been?
Chilling, cooling, making verbal offers, getting them accepted tonight.
What? Tell me about that. Tell me about that.
So one of the for sale by owners that I did whenever I was out of town.
Yeah.
I called them, and the 79-year-old man, he owned the property, and basically he was rented out. But the ladies who were living there lost their job due to COVID, and because he said he's getting older, that's why he's selling it, because there's no point of really trying to keep it with all that and trying to keep it with himself.
Yeah.
So I did my compings around the area. He did say that there was another person, who already called. So this happened yesterday. And he had called back with them at 3:00 yesterday. And just off doing my comping at first, he just told me everything that he wanted. So I'm just writing down everything, typing everything in. So I really didn't really have to ask as much questions, because he was just kind of giving
it all. Yeah.
Right. He was just like, yeah. I want 190K. I'm like, okay, you want 190, so this one thing, okay. And come to find out, me taking your advice as, even if my number is close to what they're asking, still kind of bring it down. So just kind of see where they're at.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. So I got nervous, and I was like, oh God, okay. So I offered him about 160-ish, 170-ish.
Yeah.
And he didn't like that range or whatnot. And he said, but that was just me estimating his square footage, because he didn't know it by heart. So that's whenever I put in a group chat, I don't know his square footage, and that's whenever
asking about figuring out, and Nora gave you that link.
Right. So whenever I brought that up, it really brought me back to his asking price. And I'm like, oh, I can actually offer him, since he don't like the lower number, I mean, why not just go ahead and offer him what he wants? It still makes sense, based off of the ARV that I had comp or whatnot from.
What's the ARV?
In the 360s.
Okay, cool. And then what's all needed on the property?
So I'm going to look inside Saturday, but he said he just had his roof looked at and repaired last year. Not even last year, like 3 months ago, actually. So I said, okay. He said it has the HVAC system. He did say it's like 14 years old. And I said, okay, well, most likely we're going to have to get that replaced. I mean, that's already kicking dirt right there.
Yeah.
1 second.
Mama duties be like.
Yeah, mom's life was a cracker. So basically today was the day he had called me back. So here I am, I'm working my, 8 to 4, and I'm thinking, oh, I done ruined it. The guy he done called back at 3 done took my deal.
Yeah.
And so I said, bump it. I'm about to call him.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And he answered, and he was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I've been busy today. I didn't have a chance to go by the house to actually measure the square footage.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, at 7, he called me and was basically telling me he did end up measuring it. But my only concern is, again, he's 79, not saying he don't know what he's doing, but the square footage off of the tax assessor's website was like 3,000 something square feet, but he said it was 22,600. So I'm like, what do we believe?
So what you do is just say 2,000 and call it a day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? You said what happened?
Just say 2,000 and call it a day, because what's the county on Kenya?
Florence County.
Florence County. Did you look on the GIS?
GIS.
All right.
And I pulled up the card.
All right. Hold on. Let me see. Send me the address on Facebook.
I said, do I trust you? Don't take my deal.
You bet not.
I'm about to say, I don't know how I feel that. And I ain't trying to be funny, but let me get my contract signed first, and then we can talk about it.
Oh, you for real, for real?
Oh, yeah, I'm serious, honey. I want my first deal.
Got it. No worries then. Well, yeah, just do 2,000 and call it a day.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, well, congratulations on that. Let us know how it go once you get it signed, and once you start advertising it to buyers.
Okay, yeah, definitely gonna do that. I was working on my contract, so that would took me a while to join. So yeah.
Got it. All right. Didi, you ready? Okay, Didi probably ain't ready. But all right, let me see this. Hey, Kayla, hey. I still don't know who. Oh, I think I know who that was. Okay. So it's
Good job, Kenya.
huh?
Mashika.
Hey, Didi. All right, so you ready?
Yeah, sorry about that. I got stuck on a call at work. I'm telling you, I'm ready to leave this job.
It's okay. It's okay. So you said, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm ready.
Okay, great. So you said that you called 30 people today, right?
Yes, I called about 30 people. I have to pull it up on my Excel sheet, but yes, it was right around 30 people.
Okay.
About 5 people answered.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me pull it up really quick because I took notes on there.
All right. Did you get anybody say yes today?
No, so no leads. I haven't spoken with anybody that said yes. But I feel like that's where I'm kind of just stuck at is if somebody tells me no, that they're not interested, I feel like I'm giving it up too easy. Like I'm like, okay, like I do ask if they have any other properties. But I feel like kind of after that, I'm just like, okay, like I don't know if there's anything else I should be doing. I don't know if there, like I don't want to push too hard, but at the same time, I just don't want to. I feel like I'm kind of like giving it up. Like I feel like I'm just giving up.
Okay, so with that,
is there something else I should be doing?
No, you can look at it 2 ways. Okay, so remember, on the live today, I had called Mr. Freddie, right? Mr. Freddie, he was like, my house, the house I'm living. I said, you living in it right now? He was like, yes. So if it's if they're living in the property, more 9 times out of 10 they don't want to sell it unless they got a problem, right? Something that you can solve. And so it's no need in pressing them about that. Now, if it was an investment property, you see that the mailing address is different than the
residential.
Yes, about different than the property address, then one thing for sure, it may be a landlord or whatever the case may be. So, like, say for instance, they bought it maybe a year ago, 5 years ago. They're pretty comfortable. They're not going to want to sell it. And if they have like long-term tenants or something like that, then they're comfortable. They're not going to want to sell it. And so, like you said, you ask them if they have more properties. If they don't, then you keep it moving, because you don't want to spend your time on somebody who already told you no. You rather spend your time following up with them, like maybe 3 months from now. You just keep them on like a 3-month cycle for follow-ups. And then, see if they change their mind or whatever the case may be. But that's only if it's if it's an absentee owner, okay? And for those that you don't know, absentee owner is somebody who does not live in the property. So you could just do it that way. But like I told LaShawn earlier, I said, you may have to call, through a couple of them. And when I say couple, I mean 50 plus to be able to get to your yes. And so, you may ask them, you can say, okay, well, I'm an investor, I'm an investor, in town here in Columbia, and I'm looking to buy property. So do you know of anybody who's looking to sell or whatever case may be? But you also got to check their tone from the beginning, because some people, they just want to get out the phone. They don't know you. They don't want to feel like they're being scammed. But if they're open, they're preppy, they're ready to go, then you can keep the conversation going to see if they have somebody that they can refer you to. Because like from Mr. Freddie today, I didn't expect him to refer me to literally 2 other people that he, know for a fact would be willing to sell. And so it just depends on how the conversation is going, and if they're helpful, if they're willing to help you, meet your goals, because people love helping other people. It's just our nature. And so with that being said, you have to just check that tone in the beginning. If you see that, they're open to answer your questions, that kind of thing, then you can move on to say, okay, well, do you know anybody else who's willing to sell? Okay. And then you can get that from them. But other than that, just keep moving so you can find your yes, and then go from there. And so as you get not interested, we're going to be replacing those with new records so that y'all can call on those and have a follow-up going for the not interested. Okay. So I'm not going to keep y'all just calling the not interested once they said no.
So the list that I'm calling, it was from when I went driving for dollars. I went driving around the past few days. Should I be pulling a different list from TalkStream, or I'm still within my?
We having a whole nother conversation then. So then you do push. You say, like, say for instance, y'all remember those pictures I showed y'all, right, about the driving for dollars properties, right? All right, so with that, like for that first house, that blue house that was burnt down. All right, so okay, man. Well, I know that you said you didn't want to sell, but I drove by the property personally, and I see that it's half burnt. Are you waiting for an insurance claim to come through? Why wouldn't you be interested in selling that? Because fire damage properties, they're pretty much waiting for their insurance to come through so they can cover it and possibly, repair the house with that. And so it's a time period where they can't really sell it if they have an insurance policy on it, because the insurance company will pay them out for the value of the house, depending on how bad the fire damage was. And so if it's just a regular property that for a fact has been sitting for years, the brush is all high, the grass is all high, abandoned cars in the yard, and they say no, okay, well, why? I see that it's been sitting here for a while. I was just trying to figure out, what were your plans for the property? And then, have that conversation with them. If they seem closed off or they're open, and they tell you why it's been sitting for that long or what's going on with it, then you can go from there. Another point you could take is say, do some research on it. Okay, see if the taxes are behind on it. See if they have any liens against the property. See if they have any code violations. Find a problem that you can solve for them and bring that up in your conversation, and then you should be able to get somewhere with them.
So how would I go about, I guess, bringing up, like, because I don't want to be like, oh, like, I was driving around, I happened to notice your house, and I don't want to describe how bad their house looked, like how bad their condition was, or maybe should I do that? But I don't want to come off like, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm too worried about hurting people's feelings or something, but I don't want to be like, oh, I saw your house and I saw how horrible. Like,
they don't laugh.
But you know, that makes sense. How do I say that to them, and how do I bring it up in that conversation to be able to be like, well, I can help you with that, but like, without being like naming all their negatives about the property.
Right, because people are sensitive. So you don't want to say, yeah, I drove by your house and let me tell you, honey, it looked like a piece of crap. So I'm just trying to buy you a piece of crap and keep it moving. You don't want to say that. And so what you'll say is like, you know, ma'am, sorry, I noticed that it was some abandoned cars in the yard. You know, I noticed that your roof, you know, it has a hole in it, or whatever the case may be. Whatever you saw that was like kind of alarming to you, like, yo, this is something going on here. You can bring that up, and that's not insulting. You're just telling them what you're seeing, and you pretty much coming to them with the concern, like, you know, I'm wondering if I could take this off your hands. You know, if it's causing you any kind of, don't say causing you any issue, but I was just wondering if this is something that you were willing to sell because of all these things I noticed about it. You know, because I remember one time I called a seller, and I told her, I said, you know. She was like, well, what are you calling me for? You know, what made you reach out to me? And I'm like, I drove by your house and I saw that it was branches in the yard. You know, I saw that the grass was a cut and it looked like nobody was staying there. And she was like, really? Because she was out of state. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. She was like, well, I hired somebody to keep my yard and everything so that it doesn't look like the house is vacant. So thank you for letting me know that. I will call them and get on them about it, because she was paying them money and they wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And so most of them would take it as, you know what, you're helping me, because I didn't even know this was the situation, because they don't come check on a property. They ain't got nobody driving by to see if everything is supposed to be everything. And so you may be just adding value to them by letting them know what the situation is with the property, because they probably don't know. So if you verify that they are truly the owner of that property, and you know that it's a John Fidal's property and it needs some work, like some work, then you definitely need to call them back. So like I said, do your research first. You know, make sure you take pictures when you drive by these properties, guys, so that you can pull up the picture and say, you know what, I drove by this property and I saw like it was a big tree in the yard, you know, just fell down there. And I was just wondering, like, you know, it looked like it had been sitting there for a while. So I just decided I would reach out to see, you know, if they'd be willing to sell the property, you know, because, you know, it's clearly nobody living here or anything. And maybe they just want to make some money off of it. You know, people like money, offer them money. So, you know what, I was just, you know, I seen the property, you know, and I was just wondering if you'd be willing to take some money for the property, you know, so I could take it off your hands pretty much. So just go value first, and then figure out a problem that you could solve for them. So that's where the research come in, to see if they're tax delinquent, you know, if they have any liens against the property, they may be in foreclosures. Find a problem. Once you find that problem, you can call them back and you have evidence to support why you're calling them, other than the fact that you saw the house driving by. But they don't know that you drove by it, so bring that up. You know, say, hey, you know, I drove by the property and I seen the condition that it was in, and I was just wondering, you know, what's the situation here? Can I help in any way?
Because the houses that we drove by, they're really like in bad condition, like really, really, really in bad condition, like not normal condition. So that's why when I did speak with some of them, they're turning down the offer. I'm like, I understand, I get it, like it's your house, that's probably where you're comfortable at. But I'm like, man, there's no way that you're just comfortable, like, you know, living in bad condition.
Now hold on. I'm gonna give you another example. So I went dropping out one day. Okay, I get back home. I think it was either the next day or the day of Skip traced the list, and I started calling. Right, I called these people. I said, hey, you know, is this the owner of such and such? They like, yes. I'm like, okay, I was just calling, you know, about your property and was wondering if you had any interest in selling it. She was like, you know, why did you think we want to sell it? I said, well, it looked like ain't nobody staying here. You know, it's brush growing up. You know, it looks like it's an abandoned property. She was like, man, we live here. Girl, all I could do is just sit here like, what? What you mean you live here? What do you mean? This is not
like. I was saying, I didn't want to say anything that like would offend Okay, it makes sense what you're saying, though.
I
I
mean,
understand.
in that sense, all I could tell her was, got it. Okay, well, I won't bother you no more. Thank you for letting me know. Like, I mean, people really live there. Like, I was working on a deal with a guy in Cali. Honey, he was calling the man. The man was giving him a runaround. The man was in pre-foreclosure. He had tax liens against the property. Like, he had problems with that property, okay? So I was like, go out there to the property, talk to him face to face. He was an older guy or whatever. And I said, have a conversation with him, go to the property, check it out, that kind of thing. Honey, he pulled up to the property, okay? And then the guy meet him outside or whatever. He said the property just in terrible condition, need major work, just a full gut. He said that man took him to the backyard, honey. It was campers, at least 12 campers in the back of the yard. He said this how he found the property because he was getting code violations. So he seen him on a code violation. He started getting code violation after code violation. Why? Because he done put out a whole RV park in the backyard where these people is just living like hippies, since it just ain't 2022 over there in their land, okay? This is hippie land. We living good. We doing our thing, and y'all pay me lot rent out here on my backyard now, my back lawn, and y'all pay me lot rent. He said they had batteries hooked up and everything, charging, like feeding the electricity to the campers and everything. I said, what? So let me tell y'all, when y'all run into some situations, y'all gonna run into them. So I just say, tread lightly, but try to figure out if it's any kind of motivation there. Because the man didn't care. He was collecting money from the people and wasn't paying the code violations. I'm pretty sure he had the money to pay it. He just wasn't doing it. He didn't care because he knew that the county wasn't going to do nothing to him. And so, if it does come to that, he just pay the money and keep on doing what he's doing. So, people got different lifestyles. People got different way of living and doing things. And so with that, you're right for trying to caution yourself. Right, Monique. You're right for trying to caution yourself and, saying, I don't want to be offensive. I don't know what these people got going on. Everybody is different. So, let me inquire, but I don't want to step on nobody's toes. And I get that. So I'll just say, once they say, I'm living here. Oh my God, my honest mistake. That sounds great. I'm glad that everything is working out for you. You're still here. And I won't bother you no more. Have a great day. Thank you for your time. And move right along. But just call them and like I said, let them know what you're seeing. Okay. And then they may say something like, yeah, we got shrubbery and the grass is 5 feet tall because I don't want nobody looking at my front window. Got it. I understand. You keep your tall grass and your wild bushes. I got it. So yeah, it's just different for everybody. So it's nothing wrong with trying to be cautionary, but it's also, I'm glad that you brought that out, that you felt like you wasn't doing enough. And so when you call back, tomorrow, or you can call them back in about a week or so. I will call back tomorrow, honestly. I say, you know what? I just couldn't let this go. I've been by your house or whatever earlier this week. I saw this, that, and the third, and I was just wondering, if I could take this off your hands, and then, go from there and see what they say. And then, like I said, do your research, especially for the 5 that you talk to. Do your research to see if, it's any kind of problem that you could solve, and then take that to them. I see there's been tax delinquent. I see that you're in pre-foreclosure, and I'm just wondering if it's anything that I can offer you, to help you with this situation, because that's what we do. We solve problems. We add value to our community. And then just see what they say.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. So how many people you gonna call tomorrow, Didi?
For tomorrow, I can try and call 50. I mean, I have about 3 hours in the morning that I can do with calling. So however many I can get done within those 3 hours, I can definitely try to do 50 plus.
Okay, great. So yeah, so we'll stick to that, and then you was gonna go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's my daughter.
Oh,
What were you
girl. I swear I heard a baby. I said, Didi ain't got no children. I'm tripping. How old is that baby? She said brand new. how old
No,
is
she
she? Didi?
ran into it at the wrong time.
Oh, got it. How old is she, Didi?
She's 1, and then my son is 4.
Got it. Then she got 2 of them. Honey, don't be catfishing me, Didi. But all right. Did anybody else have any questions about how to navigate calls? How to overcome some objections, that kind of thing. And also, if you guys were not aware, it is 2 live videos in the Facebook group where I talked to a buyer today, and I also cold called today. And so, if you're interested in seeing that, go on the group, find the lives, and check that out. All right. Let me see. Y'all, Andrea done wore me out today, so I'm just tired.
So we have been together all day, haven't we?
We have me, you, Didi. Didi wore me out too. She gets some of the credit too. Didi, you. Who else did I have? Denise, always Denise. And that's about it.
LaShawn hung with us for a minute too.
Yeah, LaShawn was, and she wore me out. She made me do a whole script and everything. Didn't even use it, but that's okay because it's gonna get that use, ain't it, LaShawn?
Yep, on Thursday.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So I got everybody's goal. So again, this is what accountability looks like. So if you say it, I'm expecting it. If you can at least touch it just a tad, I'm cool with that. But if you're not doing anything at all, we need to have a conversation on the side and figure out what we got to do to get you where you can take that action and actually implement all the things that you're learning here and have some results, because it don't take much. I'm telling you, it don't take years and years to be able to get this done unless you're just not being consistent, not getting the right information and applying it. And like I told you guys before, knowledge without implementation is ignorance. So, don't be ignorant. It sounds terrible, but that's just what it is. So don't just come and get the knowledge and not implement it. Let's implement it and get to where we're trying to go, so that we can get these deals done and see these bank accounts increase and see our community shine because of the work that we're doing to help solve problems around us. Okay? That sound good to everybody?
Amen.
All right, cool. Got it. All right, so what can you?
My bad. I have a question. Like, how do you find out the legal description of properties?
So a legal description will be on a GIS, and I would have been able to give it to you for the shared address. So you're gonna have to figure that out on your own.
That's cool, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any more questions? Because if not, we're gonna just shut it down for the night, child. Because I done gave y'all how many eyes today, Andrew? Denise?
A lot. Oh, a bunch of good nuggets.
Child, I feel like we done had look, we done been in the office together, like for real, a full-time job.
Yeah, I'm good for it.
We done got overtime, bumped the 2 hours. They said they gonna match so she got out today. But it was all good. I appreciate y'all for really showing up, being committed, and just, really doing whatever it takes and being loud and actually, taking action. I do appreciate it. And then we're just gonna grow from here. Like, that's what I'm looking forward to, us growing and having more success stories like Kenya. She's working on a contract. She's about to get it locked up. And that'll be Kenya, that's her first contract ever. Yep, her first contract ever. And it's just because she went out there and she took action. She wasn't even really supposed to be doing that.
Wasn't looking.
Yeah, she went out there. She was, taking her boyfriend out for his birthday and saw 2 for sale by owners, pulled over and got the information and, took action on it. She didn't stop at just getting information. She actually called and had a conversation. And so with that, it's just that simple. It don't take a whole lot. It don't take a whole lot of money. It just take your willingness to do. That's it. Your willingness to do. And just continue to work on your mindset and, get whatever is in your mind, whatever is, creating a mental and emotional blockage, get that out, figure out what it's going to take for you to get it out and move forward. Okay? All right. Any other questions, y'all?
Nope, that's it. You did good today. You deserve 30 minutes early.
I deserve it, honey.
Yeah.
Got it. Lord have mercy. Andrea, you ought to see my Google Chrome. All these dang on tabs up.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
You see the group chat. You got to answer a question in there. Then you can go for
which group chat? I see
the one you just made today for all of us to do the skip matrix.
You know what? This what I be talking about right here. Monique said, "How do I build a bias?" So Monique, what did I say? Did I tell you how to build biases, or I just told you to go find 5 bias that wasn't no Facebook bias? I don't even remember what I told y'all. So Monique, you could do it several ways, okay? If you got PropStream already, keyword already, then you can pull the biases from PropStream, okay, for the areas that you be marketing in. If you don't have PropStream, you need to look in your local real estate groups for your area. And you in Atlanta, right? Where you at, Monique? What market? I know you in Georgia. Kayla said, okay, you need a one-on-one. Messaging Monique. Kayla said, what's another way to find someone's phone number if True People Search doesn't work? So, Kayla, we're using Amaretta. Who is Amaretta? Please don't let that be nobody real name. And I'm talking like this why it's time to go to bed. All right, Kayla said, what's another way to find someone's phone number? True People Search doesn't work. So, Kayla, you can use bad skip tracing if you can afford the 20 cents per record. You can use, we're going to use skip matrix. So, I'm going to put you in that group. Let me see what, see, here we go. Or really. Monique, step into my private office. Let me see. Who else supposed to be added to this? Kayla. Chat members. Add people. All right, Kayla, I just added you to the skip matrix group. So who put on the Google Meet? Must be Andrew.
No.
Me. Oh, on the Google Meet.
Okay, Didi. Didi gonna put on the Google Meet. What time you gonna be available, Didi?
Hold on, I'm sorry, I missed everything that you said. What were you talking about?
So
she's trying to get us tripped up.
Hey, so
were you talking about Google Meet for tomorrow? Look, my kids over here distracted me. I don't know what's going on.
All right, so so I created a group. You ain't even in a group, Didi. No, you ain't the one. So out of Laura, Monique, Denise, Andrea, Kayla, and Tashiana, and Ashley, one of y'all need to put on the group Meet so y'all can struggle to through skip matrix tomorrow and submit your list to skip matrix so that they can send you some skip trace leads back. So that's what the Google Meet is about. And so tomorrow before 7 p.m., I need every one of y'all in this group chat to say, Mashika, we done got our list skip trace. Or I done got my list skip trace. And then I don't know. Or I done submitted my list to get skip trace. Okay. So that's what this is for. And the CSV file, what Monique, She said, all right, Monique, hit me up. I ain't ready tonight either. We're not talking tonight. We just not. This is the talk. So reach out to me tomorrow morning or whatever when you start your day, and then we gonna talk and figure out when we gonna get on the call. Cause tomorrow is less busier for me than today, but we can figure something out and get you on the schedule. All right, Monique. You welcome, Kayla. I still ain't heard who gonna put the Google Meet on. It's real quiet.
What you want on the Google Meet? Where do you want me to go in there and put?
I don't want you to go in there putting that, Andrea. I just want you to host the Google Meet, okay? Or y'all can do a Zoom call, whatever. Y'all can do a group message chat, whatever, and y'all do it together. And y'all say, okay, we're gonna meet this time, y'all, on the Google Meet, and we're gonna all submit our list together. So we're gonna figure out how to do it. Like Monique, she said, what's a CSV file? And I showed y'all how to make the CSV file today, right? You and Didi?
Yes.
All right. So you know how to do it. So you can help her out, right?
I can lead her in the right direction, I hope.
All right. Let me share my screen right fast. It feel like it always be sitting by like my husband, it burning something up, honey. Let me go save the food.
Will this be recorded, Mashika? Because I'm driving, so I can't write the steps down for the CSV file.
Yes, just go back to the replay on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, dog. Let me stop that one. I'm trying to do it on stream, y'all. All right, share screen. Let me sign up for this thing. This is gonna be a one-time lesson, y'all. Sure. All right, so we're gonna get a little tab. We're gonna do skip track. What's the thing called? Skip matrix. All right, look at that. I already got tab. Boom. Get started. We're gonna click get started. All right, we're gonna not read this. All right, read the notice. All right, and then we're gonna get started. All right, so we're gonna put our name in. What's my name? I don't know. All right, we're gonna put our email address. We're gonna put a promo code. We're gonna put the same thing here. And then we're gonna do this.
Are you sharing? Because I don't see anything.
Please don't do that to me. All right, hold on. So I'm doing it on YouTube. I'm sharing on YouTube. YouTube, can y'all see me? Kayla, what that face is about? Oh, she said she need one-on-one. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Oh my God. Skip trace. Okay. Here it is. So this is where I'm at after I click to get started, okay?
Okay. What promo code did you use?
Claudio Diaz. Just type it just like I got it.
I can't see it. Let me pull over on the hook. What'd you say it is?
Claudio Diaz. CLAUDIO space DIAS.
Okay.
Anybody else can see my screen on the Google Meet?
Yes.
Great, thank you. Monique, can you see the promo? Jesus Christ, I keep losing the tab. All right, here it is, Monique. Y'all let me know when you're ready to move on. Let me know when you got the little thing on here. Okay, great. All right, moving right on along. All right, so we're going to browse the files, okay? Now, say as we ain't got no CSV right now. All we have is a Google Sheet or an Excel sheet, okay? Here it is. Boom. I'm going to show you both ways. So this is my Google Sheet. I'm trying to $5 this, okay? What I'm going to do is do download, and I'm going to do CSV. Boom. There it is at the bottom, okay? I'm going to come back to skip matrix. And I'm going to put it right here. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to click this. And I'm going to click this. And I'm going to verify that I'm a human. And then I'm going to submit it. Okay. Got it. Now, for, say for instance, you don't have, you working on Excel. Okay. So you're going to do upload. Select the data. You're going to just open up Google Sheets, okay? So open up Google Sheets. You're going to open up a new Google Sheet. And then you're going to put in your file. We're just going to do this one because I ain't got to be going that far. So we're going to upload it. It's going to open up for me. Here it is, okay? So then I'm going to go File. And I'm going to download as a CSV. All right, same thing. Download it, and I'm going to upload it on Skip Matrix. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, great. So please tell me how many of y'all actually followed along with me with that and uploaded your list.
I'm gonna go back and look at it when I get home or tomorrow in the morning.
Okay, yeah. So for y'all who still working on your list, that's fine. Now, Monique, you said we can't sign up until we get a list. So no. So the way theirs work is it's not like instant. And so what they do is they what am I trying to say? They email it back to you. Okay. So it's not like batch where you just upload it and you get it right back. Theirs come back to them. Okay. So let me do this. Let me share my screen again. I stopped it too soon. Google Meet. Y'all can still see my screen. Oh, everybody can see it. Oh. All right, good. So here we go. It say 15 15 cents. So if I got 100 records, it'll take me $15. All right. Now with the Claudio Diaz, we may get 1 cent off for that. So y'all let me know what they charge y'all. Okay. So 15 cents, cheaper than batch at the 20 cent. And then, so if you don't get a match, they don't charge you. They tell you if the address is vacant. They tell you about, they validate the address, make sure it's a real address. They give you emails. They give you IP address. They give you phone numbers. They give you relatives. They tell you if the owner has passed. They tell you if it's on one of those spam lists, so that the people that are ready to sue you, if they call you. They tell you if the people that be in a bankruptcy. They give you a lot of good information, okay? So, let's do the frequently asked questions. Because I want to know what they need to do. What kind of, there it is. I think I just passed it. How should I format my list to get the best match rate? Okay. So it say, click here to download a template with the proper formatting that will give you the highest match rate. Simply copy and paste your list data into the relevant columns in the template and make sure that you save your file in the CSV format before you send it to us. Okay, click well. Oh, here. Okay, got it. So what you'll do is just take these and
Are you sharing your screen?
can you see it?
No. No,
I
ma'am.
asked y'all if okay, no, I ain't sharing it on Google Meet. Am I sharing on YouTube, y'all?
Google Meet is good.
Okay. YouTube, can y'all see my screen? Monique, can you see my screen? Okay. Okay. I thought you was asleep, girl. All right. So click that, but it said that you could download it. So how though? How? All right. So yours, Andrea, yours is like this already. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is take Andrea's on. I'm gonna make a copy. Okay. So we're gonna delete this right here. And then we're gonna delete this out. Delete this out. All right. Andrea, can you you probably ain't on it yet. Let me see. So first name, last name, mailing address, registered property address, all that good stuff. So it looks like it's still there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it. Andrea, can you help me out?
What you need, dear?
Can you I'm gonna give you this link and then you I'm gonna put it in the chat on the side. And then you tell me the order of the columns for me, please. So just click that, click here on the how do I format my list, and then tell me the order of the columns so I can put them in the right order.
Which link you on? Which link was you on with that?
It was how do I format my list? Yeah, how should I format my list to get the best match rate? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 down, I think.
Okay, first name, last name,
All
mailing address.
Hold on, let me get back on it. All right, so you said first name, last name, mailing address,
mailing city,
mailing city,
mailing state, mailing zip code, property address,
and then property city, property state, property zip code.
Right, yes, ma'am.
Got it. Thank you so much. All right, so what I'm gonna do is share this in a group. All right. So all y'all could do now is be able to view these, okay? No, wait, don't do that to me. Just copy and paste, please. All right, so let me copy the link this time and then give it to y'all. Where's mine? Okay, here. And then I gotta go here. All right. So then we're gonna say Okay, so it's also in the group. Y'all. All right. So when you open it, all you can do is view it. All right. So what I need y'all to do is open it. I need y'all to go into File, make a copy, and then you name it whatever you want, and then open it. Okay, and then you could edit. All right. And so yours is already like this, Andrea. So when you get done with your 50, make a copy and delete those 2 columns. Delete the 3, so the amount of taxes owed, the parasite ID, and the property type, and you'll be good to go. Okay.
Makes sense.
All righty, Monique, you was that good? Awesome. Okay, so that'll be the demo, and I'll chop this video up and put it in the group so that y'all have it. Okay. All right. Any more questions? So Andrea, you shouldn't have to worry about the group chat, the group meet, the Google Meet now, because I just did it. And so all I need y'all to do is once y'all upload y'all list, go ahead and put it in that group chat that y'all did it and y'all sent it off. Okay. You're welcome, Monique. Message me on Facebook so I can get you on my calendar. Kayla, you too. All right. Didi, no more questions. That what you saying? All right. All right. So I'm about to close out the Google Meet. And then we're gonna pray it out. All right. And we're gonna pray that I show up tomorrow. Okay. Pray for that. This level got me looking like a high bright, a light bright. All right. All right, got it. All right. So let's pray it out. So Heavenly Father, thank you for seeing me through the day, honey. I put in that time and it was worth it because everybody got some kind of value from it. And I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful for having the knowledge and understanding the wisdom to be able to give it to them, the patience, the know-how, and for you just showing me how to give it to them so that they can understand, receive it, and implement it. So we bound up any distractions, any hindrances, any bondage, any, blockage that we may be experiencing mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, just stopping us from being consistent with our action taking and just taking action, period. We have all the knowledge that we need. We have everything within us that'll help us be successful in this industry. We just got to believe in that, believe in what you put in us, and operate in that in all times. And when we can't operate in it, we have to reach out to other people who can bring us up where we need to be able to do the actions that we need to do and carry out the activities that we scheduled and committed to for that day. And so I ask that you surround us with the right people that are going to cheer us on, inspire us, encourage us, and really just be a support system, be a backbone when we are not coming at 100% every day, but we may be only coming at 1. And so let us surround ourselves with people that is going to give us that extra 99% so that we can still show up consistently and not just show up, but actually take action. So I thank you, God, for everybody who's being here. I thank you for everybody who's taking action. I thank you for Kenya's blessing with that contract. And I thank you for everybody who's going to be generating the leads over the next couple of days for about Monday, so that when we do have our Monday session, we have plenty of good news, plenty of lessons learned, and plenty more lessons that's going to come out of that conversation that are going to propel us even further in this journey, Lord God. And so I thank you for everything that's going to come to pass, in the near future. And I thank you for everything that you're doing, you've done, and how you just keeping us, strengthening us, stretching us, and growing us into better people. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Y'all was laughing at me when I said, y'all better hope I show up tomorrow. Oh, goodness. Kayla, you heard me. Y'all, I said y'all better pray that I show up tomorrow. Thank you, Andrea, girl. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all get some rest. Y'all have a Monique. Why I sound like you about to drag me to the desk? Put on a camera and everything for me. Hey, that's what I need. That's what I need. Hold me accountable, y'all. In the meantime, okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Y'all get some rest. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night, probably.